Hello and welcome to all you Virgos out there. This is your monthly horoscope for July of 2022 and I'm very excited for the Virgos because this is very, very good news that I'm gonna give you for once, right? No, that's not true, but no retrogrades here of Mercury or Venus or Mars or eclipses, nothing like that. Just good stuff happening for the Virgos, even with this very electric Mars-Uranus North Node kind of thing happening. And that is where I'm going to focus on because that is what I find the most important transit of the whole month. So the planet of action, Mars, is in a fellow Earth sign of Taurus, and that is always good for the Virgos, and it gives them energy when Mars is trining your Virgo planets, and especially in the ninth house. So if you are traveling, the ninth house is faraway countries, you are going to be quite active there and you're going to do something that you've never done before. And I'm just smiling now because I'm thinking of my own life and I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do abroad when it's practically right around that timing with Mars, Uranus, something bold that I've never done before, and with the North Node there. I know that a lot of, I'm thinking of doing some sports there, but anyway, a lot of astrologers will say you have to be careful because Mars, Uranus is with, it's very impulsive energy. Of course, absolutely true. You know, Mars and Uranus together, on the one hand, it's like prone to electrifying things happening to you, or even you're falling or whatever it is. But on the other side, it's also like Mars Uranus is also like the fireman who rescues other people. You see, there is a bit of a danger element, or let's say in a positive way, an excitement element. So when you're doing that, there's nothing wrong with it, okay? And especially for the Virgos, because it's trining your energy. Unless you have all other stuff when this Mars is hitting, maybe opposing your own Mars or something like that. Yes, it could be a bit of trouble there and to be very careful with what you're doing. But Mars Uranus, for you Virgos, it's really, really positive transit when it comes to taking action towards something that you've never done before whilst you are traveling. Or if you're not traveling around that time, the North Node also has to do with liberation, but also with your future. So you could be doing something abroad, like maybe giving a speech or giving a whatever, doing something abroad, and something very active and something very high quality that is going to catapult you towards your future as well. So you could be writing a book, for instance, and all of a sudden you say, I'm going to publish it, I'm not going to wait up until the end of the year or next year or whatnot, or when Mercury goes direct or blah, blah, blah. No, you're going to do it now, and you're going to be bold, because this is bold energy. And you're going to take that risk and getting out. The risk is getting out of the comfort zone. Of course, if you take calculated risks, which is what Virgos mostly do, you can go wrong, right? Or at least when it goes wrong, you've got some backup story to help you in that situation. So it could mean that you start your own YouTube channel, for instance. That is a very Mars-Uranus North Node in the ninth house. Or you start your own, you could say teaching. You start with teaching. Or you start with a study at university. Or you start to, what else could, there's so many things that you could do. But anyway, you get the gist of it. It's a very, very opening up, liberating energy. There's something about, especially the last week of the month, there's something very liberating about the things that you do that has a higher perspective, because it's like a Mars in Sagittarius, so to speak. When it travels your ninth house, it has a bit of that jacket on. Keep it broad, your view, right? If you're launching a website, for instance, why not doing it in different languages? Something like that, having the broader picture, and I really, really like it for you. Especially the Virgos who've got planets around 18 degrees of Virgo, because it's trining exactly that degree of the Uranus and the North Node and Mars. This is so rare. I mean, Mars with Uranus, Mars in Taurus is every 2 years, but that combination of all those 3 positions, it's very rare. And so I was gonna look for your birthday, right? So if you have a birthday around and about, you could say between the 8th of September up until like the 14th of September, you will feel this energy the most. So enjoy it. And meanwhile, you have Venus at the top of your horoscope. So that is good for attracting work, for other people seeing you at work and really liking you, for good relationships with bosses. You know, Venus in the 10th house. Why am I looking like that? Not falling for a boss, or maybe a boss is falling for you. It's all possible. It's all possible with Venus in the 10th. Why not? Why not? I mean, if you are single and they are single, which is, of course, it never happens like that. But anyway, I'm being very cynical now, but it's because, of course, people who come to me with readings and all of that rarely happens, but it's a good sign. Venus in the 10th house for your connections and your relationships. They can blossom. And someone, a male or a female, but certainly someone with female qualities, can help you at your work because they're a bit charmed by you, right? They like what you're doing. So, and then that is up until like the 17th of the month. And then after that, Venus is in your 11th house of friends. Have fun. You know, if you're traveling, I mean, the Mars in the 9th house, and then that Venus over there in the 11th house, that is having fun with your friends. A lot of female friends or male friends who've got female qualities. Hang out with them, but do some active sports as well, if you can. But again, be cautious and be wise. Having said that, thank you so much for watching and enjoy the month. Bye-bye.